What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today is May 23rd, 2021, and it is 4:30 p.m. That's all I got. It's a Sunday. Lazy Sunday. I pretty much slept all day, barely rolled out of bed, went to the grocery store, did a little shopping there, and then now, in between that, I was watching the Lakers versus the Suns, and it looks like the Suns are about to take game one at this point. Fourth quarter, 9 minutes left, down by 9. I don't think there's any coming back from that. But anyways, the last video I made, I believe, was Monday or Tuesday of last week. Back then, all the cryptos for the most part were still doing their normal little thing. Slight dip here and there, but steady for the most part. But then Wednesday came around, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but I just know I woke up and I wanted to go back to sleep because it looked nasty. I mean, I personally didn't care too much because, of course, I got Dogecoin at a very low price. Everything that my return is always going to be positive pretty much from here on out till I die. But just seeing the dip go that hard is always an unpleasant sight. And then, throughout Wednesday up until now, it was doing this thing, going up and back down almost every other day. It was just doing this non-stop sell-off and rise and all that. And then this morning again, same sort of situation happened. It went down all the way to what I saw was like 25 cents, maybe a little bit lower. And now it's all the way back up to 30. In my mind, I'm like, the only reason I haven't bought more or sold off on Dogecoin was because of my average, and I just didn't want to lose the average that I got. But if I were to have sold, and because I always do that with options, with normal stock, I would always just buy and sell, day trade it as much as possible to make a quick buck. If I were to do that with Dogecoin, I would have made way more return than I currently have at the moment of, I think that says 28,000. But I didn't do it because I'm a diamond hand at the end of the day. But anyways, Dogecoin and all other crypto have been taking a big hit recently. The bubble bursting, as some would say. I think Mark Cuban said something of that nature. I didn't really read the article because I didn't care too much about it. But we do have one article to read, and it's about our buddy Elon Musk. I'll go ahead and read it. It says, "I won't sell Dogecoin. Tesla billionaire Elon Musk reveals where he stands in the true battle between the dollar and crypto." It's a Forbes article. Edit reads, "Elon Musk, the meme-loving Tesla chief executive that moves markets with his irreverent tweets," whatever that means, is apparently readying for war. Oh boy, I haven't read that in a long time. Musk, who recently gone all in on the somewhat satirical cryptocurrency Dogecoin, helping its price soar many thousands of percent to a mind-blowing 42 billion market cap, sees a battle coming between government-backed fiat currencies and protocol-based cryptocurrencies. There he is. The true battle is between fiat and crypto. Musk, who also runs the rocket company SpaceX, said this weekend via his preferred platform Twitter, "On balance, I support the latter." Musk, who has said he plans to put a literal Dogecoin on the literal moon with the SpaceX Doge 1 mission to the moon early next year, has sent Bitcoin and crypto prices on a roller coaster this year, more specifically this past week. Is the stock market about to crash? Oh wait, this is something else. "I haven't and won't sell any Dogecoin," Musk tweeted this week in response to an investing influencer's claim Musk has a large Doge holding. In February, Musk sent Bitcoin sharply higher when he announced Tesla had bought 1.5 billion worth of the crypto, boosting it still further when the company said it would accept Bitcoin as payment. SpaceX has meanwhile said it will accept the meme-based Dogecoin. The mission will demonstrate the application of cryptocurrency beyond Earth orbit and set the foundation for interplanetary commerce, said the SpaceX Vice President of Commercial Sales, Tom something. However, Musk was partly blamed for a Bitcoin and crypto crash this month following its criticism of Bitcoin's energy use, leading Tesla to suspend Bitcoin payments until Bitcoin transitions to more sustainable energy. Musk appears to have had his prior interest in crypto galvanized by coronavirus pandemic-induced government spending over the last year, with the many economists increasingly concerned over soaring inflation and rock-bottom interest rates. And just a quick peek at what Dogecoin has been looking like since summer of last year. Pretty much a straight line. Oh wait, look at that little bump right there. You know you can see that little bump right there. Then another straight line, and then this is like when it went to a penny, I want to say. And then this might have been the 8 cents. No. This was a penny, because it went to like 8 or 9 cents on the Super Bowl, which is right here. And it went back down to like 4 to 5 cents for the longest time, and then it just took off, and then took off again, and then came back to reality for a little bit. When fiat currency has negative real interest, only a fool wouldn't look elsewhere, Musk said via Twitter back in February, adding, Bitcoin is almost as BS as fiat money. The key word is almost. The U.S. Federal Reserve, along with many other of the world's major central banks, has gone on a spending spree over the last year in an attempt to offset the economic damage wrought by lockdowns and the pandemic, leaving many investors fearful their dollar will be devalued by the huge increase in the supply of money. Which is true. The onset of huge stimulus packages in response to the pandemic will continue to expose fiat currencies as dangerously inflation-prone and unstable, and with interest rates at rock bottom, there is little to be done to stop inflation continuing to rise. That guy said that. It is only a matter of time before the changing sentiment towards fiat currency will bring to reality a world in which they move out of the mainstream. So pretty much, I can't remember if I said in my last video. Yeah, I think it was, because it was a while back. Elon Musk was fighting with these Bitcoin, I forgot the word he used, but fanboys at the end of the day. That kept on just promoting Bitcoin. Just a typical fanboy, just loving Bitcoin. There's nothing wrong with Bitcoin, all this and that. And then Elon Musk started countering the things they were saying, and then they started jumping on whatever he would tweet. And then there was just like a little argument that went down, and then as the argument was going, because it was like on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning, and you could just see the price of Bitcoin just dropping every like 10 minutes. It'll just go lower and lower and lower. And it was just funny to see like these guys are arguing with Elon Musk, the guy that made Bitcoin, I think, more than double in market cap this year. And yeah, you just seen that market cap just go away pretty quickly as they kept on arguing. Anyways, though, because of these people, Elon Musk was saying he was working with the developers of Dogecoin since 2019, I believe, and they've been working to make it more efficient and make it actually have a purpose rather than just being a meme coin. And people were saying, why don't you just make your own crypto instead of trying to change Dogecoin to make it the way you want it to be? And he said I think he said it was too costly or too time consuming, or one of the, maybe both, and that's why he wouldn't do it. And he said the only way that he would make his own is if Dogecoin wasn't able to do what he wants it to do. And then now he's saying he's not going to sell any of his Dogecoin. A lot of people are speculating that Elon Musk actually owns a good portion of Dogecoin, and that he's been buying billions worth this past week as well of Dogecoin. All speculation, of course, because he hasn't came out and said it. But yeah, that's what's pretty much going down. And then, of course, he stopped all transactions with Bitcoin and Tesla because of the energy consumption used for mining Bitcoin. And so that's the whole spew of what's been going down. in the crypto market for the most part, and that's why it's staying red. People selling off. I mean, that's not why it's red right now, but that was one of the main turning points for it to start this whole downfall and the sell-off of almost all crypto at the moment. But of course, it keeps on going back up after these little sell-offs every time. And then I expect tomorrow, Monday, with the normal stock market being back on, crypto usually goes along with it and comes back to life. Because even when it did sell off, it was overnight on Wednesday where it sold off. And then when the market opened, crypto started getting bought back, and then it was back to not normal price, but what it was before the dip for the most part. But anyways, if it goes back down, because when I seen it go down to 25 cents, I was still half asleep. What time was it? Exactly 11:40 in the morning. Like I said, I slept all day. I was still half asleep. I didn't know if I was dreaming or not, honestly. But I seen it and I was like, fuck, let me get out of this. But if I was awake, I don't have much buying power at the moment. I don't really want to throw more money into Robinhood. I want to put it somewhere else. But I have like $750 that I want to put into Dogecoin once it goes to this 25-cent range again, maybe even lower if it does. And I just want to get it to 100,000 total tokens, which I just need 5,000 more. And I don't know how good my math is, but I think if it's at 25 cents, I need about $1,500. I don't know. I think it's somewhere in that range, between $1,000 and $2,000 to get another 5,000 coins. So I'm just waiting for that. And I mean, hopefully it doesn't go down again, but the way things are going right now, it probably will. So that's all I got for Dogecoin and this article. This other thing was that Elon Musk posted this tweet. When was it? On the 20th. That was on Friday or Thursday. I want to say Thursday. And it says, this is his gaming laptop is what he said. And you can't quite see the picture, but it looked like this, I think. It's got a dollar bill, but with Doge, in the center where the president usually is. And that's on his gaming laptop, so he's got Doge to $1, basically. And he's trying to manifest that to happen. And aren't we all, at the end of the day, trying to make that a thing? Okay, now that's it with Dogecoin. Okay, now I'm just gonna look, see what's trending. I'm guessing exactly LA versus the Suns. I want to see what the score is. Okay, here it goes. 1 sec. Okay, it's an 11-point game, and I'm pretty sure there's 7 minutes left. So I still think the game is over. Suns took it. The Lakers almost got lucky when Chris Paul had that fall. Well, not the fall, but he fell down after his little shoulder neck injury, strain, whatever it was. And I felt like LeBron just had the happiest moment when he seen that. He was like, wait a second, we might have a chance if Chris Paul just injured himself and he's out for the rest of the series at least, then we got this. But then after 5 minutes of game time that he missed, he came back, and then it was pretty much lights out after he got back into the rhythm of things in the game. And ever since then, it's pretty much been at least a 9-point lead for the Suns. And I don't know if the Lakers got it in them. Anthony Davis, from what I was watching, he ain't doing a damn thing. Just like when they played us, the Warriors, in the play-in game, Anthony Davis didn't even show up pretty much at all. Caruso was the one that saved them, and that was pretty much it. If they didn't have Caruso, that game would have been done. They would have had to play the Grizzlies. What else do we got, though? I'm still mad that whatchamacallit lost yesterday. Who was that? The Nets and the Celtics. I don't know what the fuck. They pulled a Warriors on them and just blew the lead that they had pretty much throughout the whole damn game up until the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter as well. Mainly the fourth quarter is when the game completely transitioned to the Nets' momentum, and it was just, there's no saving them. They couldn't make a bucket if there was nobody else in front of them. But I'm not too excited about the playoffs right now because the Warriors didn't make it. There's not much gonna happen without Curry in the playoffs. You know the ratings about to go down, and the refs saved LeBron to make that win in the play-in game against us. You could clearly see all the calls that they got versus the ones we didn't get. And then of course the hold and the travel at the very end of the game that made giant differences in the outcome. And then the Grizzlies game, I don't know what the fuck happened, but Draymond fucked it up as usual. And then overtime, you had Curry play all the third quarter, all the fourth quarter, and then you want him to play the overtime. He was already gassed out by that time. So there's literally no chance in hell that we were going to win that game. And we even got lucky to go into overtime to have the potential for the win. But anyways, I'm not going to continue my ranting on now. I think I'll just end it there. In the comments down below, let me know who you think is going to be in the finals of the NBA playoffs. I mean, my prediction, obviously the Nets versus, I haven't seen how the Jazz have played, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to be that good. So I'm thinking the Suns versus the Nets is going to be the finals, and then the Nets will probably win, unfortunately. But let me know who you think it's going to be, who's going to win it all as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the